Pomelli is a new marketing experiment by Google Labs. It allows you to share a link to your website for your small business, perhaps a personal website. It will analyze that website so that it can later create marketing materials for you. The process of analysis takes about 5 minutes. Right now, because this is brand new and people are excited about it and the servers are a little overloaded, it might take a little longer. But after about 5 minutes, it will come up with what it calls is your business DNA. This is sort of like a creative brief for AI telling you what your brand is like based on what it thinks it saw on your website. And then it will use that to ground and define types of social media campaigns it'll create for you. So you can see here in my case, it's noted correctly what the name of my little gaming company is. It's got my logo that it's pulled in. It's chosen a font and colors that reflect my brand. It correctly brought in a tagline. It came up with some brand values and brand aesthetics and a brand tone of voice. All of these things I think are accurate and true, but if I disliked any of them, I could go click on this. I could enter a new tone. I could remove something. So if the analysis it did of the website was wrong from your point of view, you can totally change any of these things. But what this does is rather than you having to sort of sit down, think, and define this, it's just going to go to the website, get that for you. Similarly, it pulled in a bunch of these images here from my website to use in Creative, but I also went in and I uploaded additional images that I'd commissioned from artists and illustrators so that I could also use those in social media, even if they didn't happen to exist on my website. So this is its grounding, its starting point for creating things for you. So what does that look like? Well, we'll move over here and you can see this is the campaign page. And basically what you can do is you can just have it suggest a range of ideas if you don't know where at all to start, but you can also describe what it is that you want. So how about, let's say, create a Halloween communication about my game, and we'll just let it think and come up with some ideas. Now, these may be good or bad ideas, but rather than you having to define precisely and then executing as an artist on these ideas, you can just let it sort of pause, take what it knows about you, take what you've asked for, and come up with some ideas. So explore the galaxy, not conquer it, not necessarily Halloween themed. Start role playing in 5 minutes. Yes, I have a beginner game, not very Halloween-y, so I don't like either of those, but your best sci-fi costume yet. Let's see what happens when it comes up with some ideas here. So, all right, we've chosen something for it to work on. It's saying that it's going to take about 2 minutes to come up with these posts, so that's fine. Here we go. Here are some ideas. So you can see level up your Halloween, no ghouls, only thrills. So this is like leaning into the fact that my particular game is a mash of all sorts of different pop cultural concepts. your best sci-fi costume yet, create a legendary thing. So all just sort of like nice little moments that I could put up on the web related to Halloween. It's not, the type of thing that would totally define what the value proposition of my game is. It's just a nice little touch point. Obviously, I could have defined a campaign where the goal was to hit all of those notes. But if you just want something, you can create something that's on theme. Whether or not you want to, talk about how your restaurant has a Halloween special dinner. If you're selling candy, that'd be natural. Whatever you're doing, you can choose what you want to communicate, and it'll do the work. I didn't have to spend time in layout in Photoshop or in Canva. I didn't have to explain what I was looking for from an artist. If I don't like this, I could go and I can change it in some ways. So, for example, I could go in here and I could change the header from no ghouls to something else. I could change the description. So it's still under your control, just as if you created it in a standard layout program. But all the work is done, and you only have to change exactly what it is that you want. Similarly, if you want to use it in a different format, so for example, maybe your social media program typically uses a square image as opposed to a portrait image like that, you can have it go rework that concept to whatever social media aspect ratios are common for you. So just a simple, easy way to get content right away that uses your images, that reflects your brand. You can spend whatever amount of time you want prompting it to get exactly what it is that you want. Is this going to replace a marketing communication department at a big corporation or even a small firm? No. Those people are safe. But who is this for? It's really for small business owners who know they need to get out there on social media more, but they don't have time, interest, or skills in creating things that stand out and are visual to share on social media. So it can sort of like generate a range of ideas for you that you can refine to whatever extent you want. Then you can just download these things and use them, and then move on to what you care about in life, which is fundamentally what AI should be about. It should be about empowering us so it can spend more effort and creativity on the things that we care about. So thanks for watching. Hope you find this interesting, and have a happy Halloween.